and welcome to Sticks and Mitts. Today, I'm going to be predicting every single 2025 Major League Baseball playoff series until we find out who the World Series champion is. Stick around till the end to find out. The Guardians are set to defeat the Tigers 2-1 in the Wild Card Series, primarily due to the overwhelming momentum and recent head-to-head dominance Cleveland established in September. The key to this 2-1 outcome is Detroit's ace Tarik Skubal winning Game 1 for the Tigers, giving them an early lead and temporarily shaking off the mental drain of their late season collapse. However, the Guardians will immediately seize control by winning Game 2 behind their own White House starter, likely Tanner Bybee, who finished the season on a spectacular run. By squaring the series at 1-1, Cleveland forces the Tigers into a sudden death Game 3. This is a situation where Detroit's recent tendency to struggle under pressure and string together victories will be exposed. The Guardians' superior bullpen and ability to generate runs through small ball and opportunistic base running, a perfect recipe for postseason baseball, will prove too much for the demoralized Tigers, allowing Cleveland to complete the series comeback and win the series 2-1. My prediction is for the Boston Red Sox to win the Wild Card Series over the New York Yankees, taking the series 2-1. The core of the Red Sox upset hinges entirely on Garrett Crochet setting the tone in Game 1. As the Cy Young candidate has been absolutely dominant against the Yankees this season, going 3-0 with a sub-1 whip and recording 39 strikeouts in 27 innings, while keeping Aaron Judge largely in check. By having Crochet put them up 1-0 in the series, Boston forces the Yankees, despite their superior regular season record, into a precarious elimination scenario where they must win 2 consecutive games against an arch-rival whose pitching depth, featuring Brian Bayo for Game 2 and a strong bullpen, is highly effective, and the Yankees have struggled to find consistent multi-game momentum. The Seattle Mariners will defeat the Cleveland Guardians 3-1 in the division series by capitalizing on their superior starting pitching depth and the momentum of their first-round bye. While the Guardians have excellent top-end starters and an elite bullpen, the Mariners' rotation, led by the formidable combination of Logan Gilbert, George Kirby, and Brian Wu, allows them to consistently pitch deep into games and keep Cleveland's small ball, contact-oriented offense at bay. Seattle will take the first 2 games at home by outdueling Cleveland's top arms and using their superior power to put distance between the teams. Cleveland will manage to steal a win at home in Game 3, likely due to a phenomenal performance from their ace or a well-timed bullpen game demonstrating their characteristic fight. However, the Mariners will quickly snuff out the rally in Game 4. The rest advantage gained from the bye will ensure their bullpen is fresh and their core of power hitters, particularly Julio Rodriguez and Cal Raleigh, will connect for the decisive home runs needed to neutralize Cleveland's dominant closer and secure the 3-1 series victory. The Boston Red Sox can overcome the Toronto Blue Jays in a thrilling 5-game division series, winning 3-2 by leveraging their dominant ace and aggressive high-scoring offensive outbursts against a Blue Jays team whose pitching depth may be stretched. The Red Sox path to victory involves relying heavily on Garrett Crochet, who has historically tormented the Blue Jays with a sub-1 ERA in their matchups this season, securing 2 dominant wins in Games 1 and 4 to set the tone. This ace-centric strategy will offset Toronto's overall regular season superiority, forcing a decisive Game 5. The key difference in that final game will be the Red Sox's offense, which has shown an ability to erupt for massive run totals, as seen in their season series wins of 10-2 and 15-1. With the pressure of a winner-take-all game intensifying Toronto's home field advantage, Boston will string together a series of power hits and timely runs in the clutch, overcoming the Blue Jays. The Boston Red Sox will outlast the Seattle Mariners in a thrilling full 7-game American League Championship Series, winning 4-3 by leveraging their formidable ace and a streaky but explosive offense at the perfect time. While Seattle's rotation is deep, the Red Sox will neutralize it in key games by employing aggressive base running and timely power hitting, especially at Fenway Park. Boston will take an early 2-0 lead before dropping 2 close ones in Seattle, setting up a grueling back-and-forth battle where both teams will trade gut-wrenching victories. The series will ultimately be decided by the dominance of Garrett Crochet, who will pitch brilliantly in 2 starts, including a masterful Game 7 performance on short rest, and be named the ALCS MVP. Crochet will stifle the Mariners' powerful lineup when it matters most, allowing the streaky Red Sox offense to score just enough runs off a fatigued Mariners bullpen in the later games to punch their ticket to the World Series. In the National League wildcard matchup between the Cincinnati Reds and Los Angeles Dodgers, I believe the Dodgers will sweep the Reds in 2 games by leveraging their superior star power and offense against the Reds' inconsistent scoring. Starting pitchers like Blake Snell and Yoshinobu Yamamoto can effectively neutralize Cincinnati's lineup, which struggled against the Dodgers pitching all season, going 1-5 in their matchups. Furthermore, the relentless top of the Dodgers order featuring MVPs like Mookie Betts, Shohei Ohtani, and Freddie Freeman will be a nightmare for the Reds' young rotation and bullpen, ensuring they push across enough runs early to put the series out of reach. In a short series, the Dodgers' deep, veteran-laden roster simply has too many ways to win at home, while the pressure of the playoffs and the dominant regular season head-to-head record will crush the underdog Reds' momentum. The San Diego Padres will take on the Chicago Cubs in a 3-game wildcard series beginning on Tuesday at Wrigley Field in Chicago. My prediction for this series is that the Chicago Cubs will defeat the San Diego Padres, winning the series 2-1 in 3 games. This outcome is primarily driven by the Cubs' decisive home field advantage at Wrigley Field, which is crucial given that the teams split their regular season series 3-3, with each team winning the series they played at home. Furthermore, while the Padres feature high-potential arms like Nick Pivetta, Michael King, Dylan Cease, and Yu Darvish, the Cubs have a slight edge in rotation depth, with consistent performers like Shota Imanaga, Jameson Taillon, and Matthew Boyd. While the loss of rookie starting pitcher Cade Horton is quite the blow to Chicago, I still believe they have the depth in the starting rotation to take the series. In a series between two tightly matched squads, this deeper consistency from the Cubs starting 5 acts as the ultimate tiebreaker. Los Angeles Dodgers will conquer the Philadelphia Phillies in a hypothetical NLDS, winning a thrilling high-octane series 3-2, primarily by leveraging their overwhelming offensive depth and superior starting pitching across the full series. While the Phillies' home field advantage and power bats like Bryce Harper and Kyle Schwarber will secure 2 nail-biting wins at Citizens Bank Park, the Dodger trio Shohei Ohtani, Mookie Betts, and Freddie Freeman will prove too relentless over 5 games, consistently producing runs even against Philadelphia's top arms. The decisive factor will be the collective strength of the Dodgers rotation, featuring the likes of Blake Snell and Yoshinobu Yamamoto. This rotation will outlast the Phillies starters, forcing Phillies middle relief arms into high-leverage situations where LA's late-inning heroics will break the tie in a dramatic Game 5. Milwaukee Brewers will dispatch the Chicago Cubs in a 5-game National League Division Series powered by their superior starting pitching depth and the decisive advantage of home field as the NL's top seed. Having secured a wildcard bye, the Brewers will be rested and strategically positioned to throw the aces Freddie Peralta and Quinn Priester in Games 1 and 2 at American Family Field. This 1-2 punch will quickly put the Cubs in an 0-2 hole, whose own rotation will be stretched after a hard-fought wildcard series. While the Cubs may rally for a win at Wrigley Field, fueled by their passionate crowd, the well-rounded Brewers lineup led by their top hitters will prove too resilient, effectively closing out the series in Game 4 to earn their ticket to the NL Championship Series. The Dodgers will get to the NLCS to face the Brewers, but this is where I think their path ends. The Milwaukee Brewers will defeat the Dodgers in the NLCS, and this hinges on their pitching, defense, and pressure formula. Their most significant edge lies in their dominant bullpen, which can shorten games by reliably locking down the final 3 innings, effectively neutralizing the Dodgers' deep lineup. Furthermore, the Brewers' offense, while lacking Los Angeles' pure power, is built on relentless base running and contact hitting. This creates a constant defensive pressure that forces mistakes and manufactures critical runs in the low-scoring environment of October baseball. Coupled with the crucial advantage of home field advantage at American Family Field, the Brewers are perfectly equipped to win a tight, grinded-out series where fundamental baseball beats pure talent. The Boston Red Sox will defeat the Milwaukee Brewers 4-2 to claim the World Series title by having their offense peak at the precise moment Milwaukee's power-light, contact-heavy approach proves insufficient on the grandest stage. Despite the Brewers having home field advantage as the top seed, the Red Sox will neutralize Milwaukee's elite pitching with timely hitting and the sheer speed and defensive prowess of their young core. After splitting the games in Milwaukee, the Red Sox will take 2 out of 3 at Fenway, fueled by the energy of the home crowd and a relentless attack on the base paths that pressures the Brewers' fielders. The series will be sealed in the Game 6 victory in Boston, where the Red Sox's momentum and superior top-end pitching depth overcome a valiant Brewers bullpen effort. The decisive factor will be the electrifying all-around performance of center fielder Ceddanne Rafaela, whose defensive wizardry, including multiple momentum-killing catches combined with a crucial home run and several key stolen bases, will earn him the title of World Series MVP. Thanks for watching my video, and I hope to see you in the next one.